Turns out 2021 is just as bizarre and unprecedented as 2020, except it's all good things that keep happening. What are they? Guy in his basement develops a cure for cancer and gives it away for free. The guy who figured out insulin tried to give that crap away for free, and look what happened with that. The discoverer of insulin, Frederick Banting, sold his patent to the University of Toronto for $1 because he thought it would save many lives. But the pharmaceutical companies made some minor changes and then patented that. That's why they can sell it for these exorbitant prices. Banting and his colleagues would be spinning in their graves today. Edit, I should have rather said incremental changes. As pointed out by a few comments below, a lot of effort has since been put to make insulin safer and effective. However, after Frederick Sanger discovered the structure of human insulin and thus enabling the manufacturing a synthetic version using modern methods, there are no excuses for the unfair pricing. P.S. Both Banting, 1923, and Sanger, 1958, won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for their work on insulin. They can sell it at exorbitant price because of the American healthcare system. Insulin, a dose, edit, not a dose, a standard unit, is worth less than $15 in many countries. Edit, I base my claim on this study. Maybe I mix up dose and standard unit. I'm not sure if they are the thing or not. Regardless, price in the US are horrifyingly higher. Graph on P1011 PDF is free, web link. This is the right answer. It's the American health system that lets this happen. It is completely different in other countries. In my country, a packet of 10 is worth that much. Sir David Attenborough is declared immortal. Bring back his brother so we can have dinosaurs too. My boyfriend has been warned that if Sir David dies, we will be holding our own funeral with all family members in attendance. The letter I have from him will be sat on a pedestal with tasteful candles nearby. Mental illness is cured. All of them, just like that. /r/wow thanks and cured shuts down, like /r/thanks Obama, Reddit link. What happened to thanks Obama? It peaked. President Obama released a video where he tried dunking a cookie in milk and it broke, and he muttered, "Thanks, Obama." Slight correction, the cookie was too big for the glass of milk and wouldn't fit. Aliens, but they're the good kind. Like Vulcans, but fun and sexy. They cure all our diseases, give us the secret of perpetual clean energy, and adopt us as their little sister planet. They think we're cute and fun to have around. Vulcans are fun and sexy. Then we F the crap out of these aliens. It's been the plan all along. Good, execute Order 69. Good soldiers follow orders. I'm doing my part. It's a sexy planet. Entire systems of steamy, lush globes and barely habitable celestial objects are drifting through the void just for you. You might like, web link. That was hilarious, thanks for sharing. Ireland will have 4 actual seasons as opposed to winter rain, spring rain, summer rain and autumn rain. And California and the Southwest USA gets it instead. And unicorns are real. They are, they just have crafty personalities. I was in Ireland during a heatwave in the early 2000s and wow, you could really spot the locals. They all turned bright red. Lamau. I got the worst sunburn of my life in Ireland 6 years ago and my fiancé makes fun of me for it to this day. Of course you should wear sunscreen. You got sunburned in Ireland. Who gets sunburned in Ireland? I'm from a country where we regularly get several weeks of 30+ Celsius a year for the past 10 to 15 years or so. Yet in the last few years the only time I got sunburned was on holiday in Sweden at 20 degrees because it was around the summer solstice. The Irish. Nah, not buying it. There's wet, wetter, the 2 random sunny days in April and September, and cold. Makes me think of Little Britain when they talk about Scotland. Yes, but what about Ireland? A meteor lightly impacts the Earth in the middle of the ocean, killing no one. But not just any meteor, this one has bacteria on it that mysteriously cures blindness, deafness, diabetes, and all forms of dementia. Not cancer? Edit. Well, geez, I guess people like first commenters. Also, what I have to say is I don't think that post was top at the time, so I was like, dang, this guy cured everything except cancer, must have a grudge against someone. F cancer. Edit. My first awards, ever, and my first gold. Thanks, kind strangers. Don't F cancer, you'll get testicular cancer. Sugar is now good for you in large doses. I'm going to live forever. Shut up, Liam Gallagher, it's both of us. My mind went to Shameless and not Oasis, and got very confused. Sugar, fat, salt. These are the three pillars of good health. Breaking news: Americans are now immortal. David Bowie returns from his home planet after hearing what a crap show we've become. I told my friend that everything went to crap after David Bowie left. I'm glad someone is on the same wavelength. Laughing out loud. Edit. A letter. 2016 was an absolutely crap year for celebrity deaths. I think it effed up the equilibrium and veered us into the darkest timeline. I feel like that's the case for like every year since 2016. I mean, Chester Bennington, Tom Petty, Stephen Hawking, Avicii, Mac Miller, Stan Lee, Etika, Reckful, Cameron Boyce, Chadwick Boseman, and many more. Edit. Sorry I didn't mention so many, that's why I put many more. Edit 2. I didn't say they were all good people, or even people I previously knew. Just that they were celebrities, and died. Edit 3. Come on guys, no one mentioned Grant Thompson? Prince, Alan Rickman, Carrie Fisher, and Debbie Reynolds, and Kind of Lemmy, died last week of December 2015. And Prince was with him, they were collaborating on an album. It drops Jan 1, that's what rings in the new golden age. It turns out Bowie was the glue holding us all together this whole time. Who knew? Well, considering 2020 has had something crazy happen almost every month, this is what I'd propose. Jan, rather than crazy bushfires in Australia, they invent an effective eradication method for COVID-19. 99% effective that basically reduces it to a cold. It's released to the world and enables all countries to stabilize. February Mar, unprecedented global free trade deals between most major powers, enabling nearly every country to financially recover and begin to prosper after 2020. April to May, the top 10% wealthiest people in the world decide to donate 10% of their funds back to society as a thank you to the world. This should effectively raise the socioeconomic state of the bottom 50% of people, increasing overall spending and helping small businesses around the world recover. June to July, peace in the Middle East. The people of the Middle Eastern countries, fed up with their quality of life, finally get peace. Rebuilding of many destroyed cities and towns, a major upgrade to infrastructure in the areas. August to October, cure for some forms of cancer is finally achieved. Mass rollout across the world, breakthroughs in other cancer treatments. November Dec, contact with our first alien race, peaceful negotiations begin along with the trade of information and technology. A new age of enlightenment begins. Edit. Just wanted to thank everyone for the upvotes and awards. Also, it amuses me to no end that a post that ends with first contact with aliens and a new age of enlightenment has so much controversy over the redistribution of 10% of wealth. Plot twist: the aliens manufactured 2020 to save us from ourselves. The world almost collapsing at the end of 2020 is the trigger that helps us overcome our societal issues and create a new, better, more united world. This better world is what allows them to officially breach the Prime Directive and welcome. If they hadn't done 2020, we might have destroyed ourselves or never managed. Oof. Big oof. The question now is, if that secret is ever revealed to humanity, how would we respond? Depends on how long it takes for the secret to come out. Relatively soon, like same generation? Mass societal de-evolution. 5 or 6 generations down the road? We should be okay. Ocean temperature drops and the Arctic freezes solid and thick. This will likely get buried, but I am a climate scientist, so I have to mention this wouldn't necessarily be a good thing either. It would equally F up local and regional climate connections. This would be the opposite of global warming but would still be climate change and can shift climate patterns. For example, an abrupt drop in northern hemisphere temperature can actually result in severe drought in places like the Caribbean because of changes in ocean-atmosphere connections and sea surface temperature/salinity. Source: myself. I guess because I did my PhD on developing and applying paleoclimate proxies for looking at drought and hurricanes in groundwater. Edit. Wow, there was so much more interest in this post than I thought there would be. At the request of another Redditor, I will make an AMA and I can answer more questions about dirt there. Thanks for the awards, not sure what they are for, but I appreciate your appreciations. Double edit, link to the AMA I made, web link. I am a climate scientist on a scale of 1 to 10. How much dread and panic does the insights and knowledge of your profession give you day to day? My existential dread has been compressed and pressurized so much it is basically a shiny diamond now. Climate scientist thinks current outlook is diamonds. You're hired, Fox News. I studied climatology in college and my head professor said 7/10 and I used that number in my thesis. It bothers me that he is not answering this. Haha, it's been 12 minutes, he was probably saving a penguin. Or touching dirt. As long as the dirt is 18 years old and consents, that's fine. Thick Arctic. Arctic. Damn, this is even better. You're a champion for giving it recognition as better though. Antarctica. More Antarctica and less Antarctica. Politicians actually start working to benefit the people. Of all the things here, this is hands down the least believable and likely. It's happened once, I think. Yes, it actually happened once in my dream. Even then, there's still debate as to whether that was done deliberately, or was by accident. My wife gets a kidney transplant and we might be able to get our late son a sibling. It's bizarre and will probably not happen, but it's a good thing. Edit. Since a lot of people have asked, we live in Sweden, so to all you Americans offering to donate your kidneys, you are amazing beings, but I don't think we can arrange anything since Corona is a bitch. But my wife and I want you to know we've read all of your comments and they're all heartwarming. We're hoping for a kidney next year too. Fingers crossed for all of us. My condolences on the loss of your son. Sounds like it's been a tough few years. Likely about to be hoping for a kidney for mine as well. Of all the 2020 sucks things going on, her health overshadows all of it. Reading this thread has made me change my wish to be able to regrow my kidneys, so that I could continuously donate one to y'all. Well, that sucks. I hope it happens for you. I hope this happens for you. This one hit me hard. Any chance you want to start a Reddit movement to find a donor? Yeah, like is there somewhere people can see if they are a match? Unfortunately, I am not eligible because I used to have hepatitis C but would love to promote it. I just want to point out that as the son of someone who used to have hepatitis C, it's amazing we can say used to now. Truly a modern medical miracle. January, vaccine comes. It's free and has no side effects. February, movies that was supposed to be released 2020 all come out and the theaters are full of masterpieces. March, up-and-coming artists and authors have spent the lockdown sitting down to write and create. We're starting to see the results of that. April, Lou Bega releases Mambo No. 6 and it is all people can think about this month. May, turns out that climate change was a hoax. The climate just had a rough century and has learned to chill out more. June, an alien escapes Area 51. Turns out he is a nice dude and guests all the late-night talk shows. On the inevitable Joe Rogan appearance they both do DMT and learn so much about each other. July, no one know why or how it happened, but suddenly money just isn't an issue anymore. August, the whole alien thing from June has started to affect how we view each other on the planet. We are seeing a drastic and long-lasting decline in terrorism and crime. September, God blessed us all. October to November, finally some normal and mundane events. December, Home Alone remake with the original cast. All I Want for Christmas is eradicated. You got a memorable present, and you made everyone truly happy with the ones you gave. Edit. Not to be that thank you for all the awards guy, but I couldn't keep it cool. I am grateful and glad to see all the positive comments. I don't have any psychic abilities, but I'm pretty sure this will come true, so I'm just happy to share. Sorry to all I offended regarding the all I want for Christmas thing, but that's just how it seems to be. Sorry about that. I didn't even know I wanted Mambo number 6 until now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6 Everybody stuck at home, so come on, let's watch Netflix. Is just Lou listing all his venereal diseases? Musical notes. A little bit of Read is all I need, but since I've been with her it burns when I pee. Musical notes. You had me up until July that this could be possible. I literally just finished listening to Mambo number 5 as I stated reading your post. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube. And share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.